What's up, everyone? I guess I have to make this video because Stephanie's trying to piss me off and I don't give a fuck. Also, real fast, I'll show it again. This is that Gladius machete from Cold Steel, the throwing one with the pommel basher. Anyways, look, I don't give a fuck what Stephanie does other than I want her to return the money or she's going to go to jail. I keep telling her that. And she seems like she wants to do things the hard way and she thinks I give a shit. The only thing I give a shit, look, I even have that thingy where she wrote me. She was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry I couldn't be there for you before, and I love you so much." And I was like, "I don't believe you because you're a thief." All right. Again, the issue isn't even that she stole the money. I have enough money. The issue is she stole the money at a time when I had like 2, 3 months to come up with the amount, the exact same amount she stole, which I had that same amount in reserve for a reason. It wasn't for her. It was in case anyone in my family needed help. Oh, well, I am your family because soulmates, which was her idea again. And I've always been of the opinion that soulmates means she wants my resources. And from day one, I've said that. Before I go into that, well, look, um, if you look up my last name, you will see that it's traced to the lineage of Naples. I have ancestors that were Kingdom of Naples, and also one of them that invaded Rome and set up, I forgot what it was called, not the Huns, but something like that. One of the smaller, first there was the Lombards, the Kingdom of Italy, the Lombards. And on my mom's side, on my grandpa's side, like the Quechua priesthood of the Inca, all that bullshit. I bring this up because, look, I'll be the first one to admit that I would fuck Blair White. I wouldn't necessarily let Blair White hang out for a whole year and help Blair White get her life together. Asha really is. She's not like the direct Nepali royalty. She's like, if like 70 people died at the same time, she would be next in line. But Nepal doesn't have a kingdom anymore. Nepal got overthrown by the Maoists. And that's why her royal bloodline and all that bullshit, now she's in America. And she was in America as a political refugee. I helped her get her citizenship and degree. All the tantric sex was just kind of extra. That wasn't like at any point in time she like actually there was even a few times when she was like stop, and I was like okay, and she was like you actually stopped. I was like you said stop, so I'm not gonna make you feel uncomfortable. Anyways, Asha said all these things that like kind of sort of made sense, but they were like I guess royal truisms or whatever they're called, royal sayings. And like one of them that she said was that the difference between royalty, like she could tell I was royalty before I told her all that bullshit or descended from. Because as I understand it, like in the 1700s, the my last name had a split, and some of them came to like America and shit like that. And there were more splits. And when I was going to those parties, the Cernovich parties, I met a couple of my long lost cousins or whatever. Sorry, like the phone that has Stephanie's number is the same one that has your guys' number, and the battery died, and I had to replace it. And it's been a while, and I just haven't got around to it yet. But anyways, so you guys probably know that they can vouch for it. Bloodline through Naples, Kingdom of Naples. Okay, so there's something about that bloodline. I'm sure it's not like the Holy Jesus bloodline, but it's like a type of bloodline where you like recognize other of the bloodline, right? So I could recognize that Asha was in a tough position and she needed help. And again, in my opinion, I think I did the right thing. In between her talking about Lady Pompadour and all that bullshit, she would say things like Gandhi was a British spy, which I looked up and turned out to be true. And she would say things like, you can tell someone who isn't royal because they act tacky naturally. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, well, royalty have like a certain like air about them. and they just won't do certain things. And then she brought up money. She was like, for example, money. There are certain things that royalty just won't do for money because money is tacky. But like a peasant will do anything for money. And if I understand chaeballs correctly, chaeballs are like when after America nuked everything and started rebuilding, the Koreans that were the most corrupt were the ones who became the chaeballs. So the most opportunistic, low-class, low-born peasants finally got some power. I just want to reiterate, I had $1 million liquid. Actually, by the time I met Asha, it was more like $700,000 liquid. Still a lot of money. I had $700,000 liquid. And the only person, not even my family, the only person that I felt comfortable enough leaving around my money was Asha. Because you're going to have to just talk to her and you can see what I mean. She's very trustworthy and that royalty thingamajiggy just exudes off. She's got like an aura of trustworthiness. Stephanie does not have an aura of trustworthiness. She has an aura of skeevy, opportunistic, low quality peasant, Asian prostitute, get whatever she can get out of you, which is why she basically got set up. You have to understand something. If I would have been fingered as having anything to do with her or that bullshit she was trying to get me involved in, and I did not give a case report line by line by line about what it was, I would get in trouble. I would lose my certs, all that bullshit. As of right now, everyone knows she's guilty and that the CCP is basically bribing Biden. Everyone's kind of mad at me because they're like, oh, fuck, we got to speed things up. God, everyone knows P. Diddy's guilty and everyone knows P. Diddy's working with Prince Harry and that they're making music sh- shitty and whatnot, but it's April. We were going to do this in June. Ah, fuck. He's making us go early again. Because I caught them all red-handed. Because, as I've been saying from the beginning, she is some ghetto used goods whore from Diamond Bar. From the very beginning, I said, yeah, she's hot, but she's probably just some ghetto whore from Diamond Bar, right? Yeah, she is. I added used goods because I was extra correct. She is a low-quality peasant from Diamond Bar. She was lucky enough to be born in Diamond Bar instead of Busan or some bullshit like that. Imagine if she was Tiffany from Busan. She would be, if she was Tiffany from Busan, they wouldn't have invested the money in her to shave off her jaw and carve off her nose and bleach her skin and give her fake horse dentures. If it hadn't been for her family having the foresight of bringing her ass to San Francisco, they would not have put in the effort of bleaching her skin and doing all that bullshit. She would just be that snaggletooth, dark-skinned, short midget with pimples all over her face from Busan. I have no idea why she is so pissed off that she was lucky enough to be born in America. Probably because she's a low quality, low born peasant of Korean descent who is so tacky she steals from children because she thought that would put her in a Rick Ross video and that would get her a Grammy. And when that didn't work and she went to Most Chimano or whatever the fuck it's called and I called her a rap whore for all she had to do was return the money and I wouldn't have given a shit. Oh shit, returning the money is too hard because she deserves attention. She deserves to be on, go be on all the Korean public access bullshit you want to. You are basically a smut whore. You went from being a rap whore to being a Korean smut public access whore because you steal from kids to make ghetto used goods music. You steal from kids to make public Korean smut bullshit. Why did you steal from a child? Because you're a low quality, low born peasant who is tacky. That's why you steal. Am I wrong? No. Okay. This is the thing. Okay. Everyone's acting like it's some kind of like a big thing. Okay. You're 35. You're going to be 36. And you had to steal from a child to be on some fucking show? This is pathetic. Is this some kind of joke? Why are you not arrested yet? When have I ever said I trust you? When have I ever said we're dating? Oh, wait, the 1 month when I was basically getting the information out of you. Every single time I've said you're a ghetto used goods whore. Every single time you said I love you, I said you're full of shit. I don't believe you. I think you're trying to steal more. Right? So probably you were fucking someone who's a producer to get your fucking partner and all that bullshit. It's that, or you were, or you got, because you got caught red. I say you got caught red-handed to bribe everyone, and you tried to give me a bribe, or P Diddy did, or someone tried to bribe me, and I turned it down. And you ran to Korea and started doing this Uncle Sam's junk bullshit. So probably they're compromised also. We will find out because your ass got caught red-handed, and there is an ongoing investigation into your stupid whore ass. Have I not been for over a year posting evidence multiple times a day of what a rap whore she is, of how she got caught red-handed, how she keeps on bothering me, making bots? You don't understand. Because of the line of work that I do, because I basically sit at home all day long and get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to wiggle the mouse, all I have to do is make sure that people aren't taking advantage of Americans. That's like not even the real job. That's like the side job. That's like, oh, by the way, make sure that America's safe. Okay. You showed me a fake crypto. You showed me 3 fake crypto exchanges. You told me how it works. You told me how they transfer the money around and how they swap it from USDC to USDT. But when it's in Huboy, then you bribed me. Then when I turned it down, you tried to blame me for all your bullshit. Then when you got caught, you ran to Korea and got a lawyer. And then you keep spending the money because you think I'm going to wake up one day and just see it from your point of view. I do see it from your point of view. You are an opportunistic, low-quality, low-born peasant who will do anything for money because you are tacky. I just call it being a rap whore. That's my official statement. Nothing has changed. I told you from a year and a half ago that you got caught. Look, you don't understand. I have just under 10 million T-drop. When the bull market happens in full swing, that's going to be $10 million. Okay? That's why I let her think she was getting away with something and setting her up with $100,000. That's how this shit works out. I'm not allowed to say this, but this is as legally close as I can come to saying this. One of the things I was tipped off at was about T-drop, because that's kind of also why I will do things like put up $100,000 to shut down a bunch of criminal crypto exchanges. All of Asia has done crypto reform. Hong Kong is forcing compliance on the crypto exchanges. Crypto.com finally updated their fucking money laundering bullshit. Binance had to fire CZ and hire a new person as they paid $1 billion something plus fine. She's not going to be able to do this bullshit again. The only reason that stupid rap whore is flaunting her shit on Korean public access and doing meet greets is because she thought I was going to guard her fucking corrupt crypto exchanges with her douchey LA losers and her aunt and uncle. And instead, I shut it all down, and now she has to actually work for a fucking living, and guess what? She can't do shit. She ain't as pretty as she thinks she is, and she's got pimples and zits all over her face, and it costs a lot of money to keep all that skin that's wrinkly and saggy tied up like that. And she's got to pay for it for her goddamn self now. That's why I really did it. I said, okay, I will give you the rope to hang yourself. Here you go. And she said, like this, I guarantee you this bitch is going to end up in all kinds of trouble. Victoria Justice, you're making me think that maybe Asian bitches aren't the way to go because, like, they are hot, but goddamn, are they annoying. Like, Spanish bitches tend to just cook and rub your back and shit like that. So, I don't know. Look, if there's an Asian bitch out there who's hot, all you have to do is not steal from kids. I'm not even joking. Like, all women have cunty attitudes. It's like a dog barking until it bites you. You don't really give a shit, right? But you cannot steal from kids. If you steal from kids and you want me to think that you're sorry, what you shouldn't do is a rap video and some smut on Korean public access. That is fucking retarded. That is actually a mental disease. I told you, she is retarded. She probably has the Korean version of, that would make sense. Stephanie, did your parents stunt your growth? That makes sense. Okay, that's why her head is. Stephanie might look. This is kind of fun. Stephanie might actually have dwarfism because your head is like a little bit too big and your body's a little bit too small. It's like they purposefully starved you for some Korean ritual to make you 5'2" so you could be on camera. Like, you're so fucking crazy. Like, I told you a year and a half ago I didn't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I think you're crazy. Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, my Gumio Soulmate Moon Goddess. Yeah, it's me again. Why isn't the Secret Service rating people yet? Gumio Moon Goddess, I'll do another video today. Come on, guys. This is bullshit. How long do you want me to do this? Gumio Soulmate Moon Goddess. In between jobs, so I can be audited. Gumio Soulmate Moon Goddess. I told you I'm not involved with them. Why the fuck would I turn myself in if I was involved with them? Fucking bullshit. Check their DNS. Gumio Soulmate Moon Goddess. Fuck yeah, we're rating P. Diddy? You're rating P. Diddy. Tell me all about it. When's she getting rated? She's in Korea still. Okay. Do you understand from my point of view why I've been doing videos with timestamps?